Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it, a blanket or cushion, and come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And begin to slow down your breath. If there's anything to let go of, each exhale is an opportunity to release a little bit more. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's start with a side bend. Bring the left hand up and over, looking for a big yawning stretch through the side body. And then circle your right arm back behind you, reaching as far back as you can with each circle. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch, and then curve your way forward. Let's come all the way around and open up into a side bend on the other side. Big yawning reach. And then start to circle your arm back behind you as far back as you can. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And again, curve your way forward, come all the way over to the other side. One big circle. When you get to the beginning, curve around through center, all the way over, one big circle. When you get to the beginning, curve around to center, and then let's hang over the legs. So that could be into the hands, elbows, or all the way down. Releasing into the support beneath you. And then walk your hands in, rolling up. Let's bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. Last breath. Release. Hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up, and then recross the leg. So the other leg is in front or on top. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder, press down through the left shoulder, looking for a stretch on the left side of the neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms down, head floats back up, hands to the floor behind you again, shoulders and elbows roll back, lift the heart. Chest a little higher, last moment. And release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees. Roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet. Take a rock front to back. As you rock your weight forward, look for a stretch through the toes. As you rock back, getting into calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. And then drop the heels, lift the hips, and come to hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any movement. And then plant your hands near the front of your mat. Step back into a high push-up position. Hands right under shoulders, whole body in a straight long line. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend. And this could be as low or high as feels right for you. Feel free to take it gently or deep. How is this now? And then back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You can bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. Any movement that helps you get in your body. And then drop the knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip. Stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip. Stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly hop or step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold, let your head release fully. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Hips low. Each inhale, look for space and length. Each exhale, grounding and ease. One more breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits. We'll do this with hips square, the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Let your head release, let your neck release. One more breath here. Big step back. Warrior one. Doing all the work you know to do to be in each of these shapes. And feeling what that's like. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor or blocks if you have them. Pyramid pose. We'll straighten the front leg part way or all the way. Feel free to adjust the distance between your legs. Hands as high as you need them, right under shoulders. Let's go towards hip square, towards a flat back, towards folding. One more breath here. Let's release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's take the left leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, pulling the hips up and back. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Settle in. Feeling where you are. Last breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. Stretch that left leg straight and long and high as you can. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Hands to blocks or the floor, pyramid pose. You can customize the outer shape so it works for you. Coming up as high as you need to on your blocks, adjusting the distance between the two legs, going in the directions you know to go in, meeting your limits right where they are. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. You might come through a vinyasa, you might rest in down dog, or child's pose, or sitting, or any other neutral shape. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, low lunge. You can pad the back knee by rolling up the side of the mat, or if you want to use a blanket or cushion. Hips sink forward, and then let's take a twist. Left hand can be on the floor or a block, right arm up, or left elbow to the outside of the right knee. One more breath. Release. Hands to the floor or blocks. Take the hips back, hamstring stretch. Inch the front foot forward, flex the toes back. Again, towards flat back, towards hip square, towards folding, but your hamstring will let you know when to stop. Please listen. You might need to come up higher so you're at your edge. Some of you might go lower. Some of you might want to slide into splits, Hanumanasana. Finding your edge where it is right now, moment by moment. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Let's bring both hands to the inside, turn out through the left foot, and then shift your weight forward, coming onto elbows, either on the floor or blocks. You can shift your weight more to the left or right. If you want to add a quad stretch, you could also bend the back leg, reach for your foot and draw it in. Last breath here. Release, make your way back to down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Step forward, low lunge. Pad your knee if you like. Come into a similar twist to what you did on the first side. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor, blocks. Inch the front foot forward, flex the toes back, and then finding your edge moment by moment. You can always come higher or lower. You can go towards splits. And it's not about getting anywhere. Where we're all getting is very intelligently respecting our own limits, going right up to them. And any image of how the pose should look is just a direction to go towards. And then you'll meet your edge right where it is today. And the real work is, can I feel what it's like to be here at my edge and let it be? If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Bring both hands to the inside, turn out through the left foot. Shift your weight forward, lizard pose, exploring, experimenting. If you did add a quad stretch, you can add that again. One more breath here. And release. Make your way back to a good rest. Letting go. Come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. Set up any support that's useful for you here. Keep coming back to slow, deep breaths. Bring the upper body back up. Take your time coming back to down dog through any movement. And then into pigeon pose on the left side when you're ready. Let's release. Find your way back to down dog. And then to any neutral shape. So I'd like to give us time for an inversion. So if you have an inversion practice that you feel comfortable with, safe to do here now on your own, you could do headstand, forearm stand, handstand, shoulder stand, plow. Feel free to use a wall. If this is something that you're not quite sure if it's a good idea, maybe stick with something more gentle. So a couple of gentle inversions would be legs up the wall, or placing a block or something like a block under your sacrum and taking legs up in the air. Inversions are wonderful, and certain ones are not good for all bodies. So please listen to your body with whatever you're choosing now. You can come into the inversion of your choice, feeling what you are doing. And stay as long or short as you like. Some poses are best practiced for just a few moments. And poses change as you hold them longer, so you may be working on a longer hold. Being honest about where you really are right now, listening to the real-time feedback your body is giving you. Wherever you are, finding just the right amount of effort. Is there anything to let go of where you are now? Whenever the pose feels complete, come down and rest. And check in with your body as to what would be a good counter stretch, what would be a good next pose. If you're doing headstand or forearm balance or handstand, maybe child's pose. If you're doing shoulder stand and flat plow, maybe a twist or fish. And continue to check in with yourself as to how you would like to wrap up this practice. What would feel good next? Is there a part of your body that could use some attention? Is there a pose you're craving? Each time you finish something, you can again ask what's needed now. And when nothing else is needed, start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, Shavasana. You can adjust your clothing, you can grab any props. Eventually settling into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for practicing with me. I know there's a lot of videos out there on the internet, and I appreciate you choosing to practice with me today. Thank you for your support in whatever ways you're able to do that. Financial contributions are very much appreciated. Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon are easy ways to do that. But even just sharing what I'm doing or liking or commenting on it are ways that help get what I'm doing out in the world in a way that also supports me. So thank you.